Hey guys, it's Christian. I want to do a video on understanding of transgender people. I want to do this video hopefully basically to aim at your target audience of family, friends, and those people who are close to you, even some people maybe at work. I want to do this video generally because I see a lot of posts on Tumblr saying how many people's families and friends don't accept them. I was hoping in doing this that you guys would see things in a different light or different perspective. Now to start off, that's why I want you to take in consideration that from the time that you came out as transgender to the time when you started to take the steps to transition, whether it may be changing clothes, cutting your hair, starting hormones, getting surgeries, no matter like, what it is, you started transition. Now I want you to really think about that. Think about all the time you had in your head, at home, by yourself, to really think that this is a thing that's you and that you want to do for yourself. Now think about it. You had all that time, and then you come out to someone and you're like, hey, this is me. You need to accept me because you love me, and that's it. And we get mad when they don't. And I say we because that's why. I'm part of that. Like, when I came out to my parents and they didn't understand right away, I felt hurt. I felt hurt because I felt they didn't love me and they weren't understanding. But little did I know that I wasn't understanding them. I never gave them a heads up. I never gave them a chance to breathe or to process anything, and that's not fair. It's not fair for them or for anyone else that I ask. Now, I'm able to say this now because that's why, one, I am 3 years into physically transitioning with hormones. I'm 4 years before hormones. So, that's why. And it wasn't, like, even now, I could say that it wasn't until maybe about 2, 3 weeks ago that my mom told me that she finally understood why I needed to transition. And in the beginning, I was mad. I was mad because they got my name wrong. They used different pronouns. They just weren't seeing me as a person I saw myself. And it wasn't until I actually wrote a paper. I like writing, so I express my thoughts and words through writing. And I wrote a paper and I sent it to my dad. And it was a paper showing him that I myself was still grieving with the loss of the person that I was, because that's it. It's like a death. It's like a death and rebirth. And I was still mourning the person I was because I didn't hate the person I was. It just wasn't me. And I would tell him all the time that she gave me life. She decided to sacrifice her life so that I may live mine. I was a little boy stuck inside, and she set me free. And I'm grateful and I'm happy, but it was still sad for me to see that person go. And it wasn't until my dad read that paper that he understood. So I'm saying that communication is key. And just letting them be able to talk to you about the things that they may not understand. Because that's it. A lot of people, you're the first transgender person that they're going to meet or hear of, or at least firsthand. Because there's many that do know about transgender people, but they don't know anyone firsthand. And that's where, if you want to be proud of who you are, you need to advocate for yourself and for your community and be open to teach people. That's why I always tell people that like, I get it that, people get mad because you have stupid people that ask you, oh, well, what was your name before? Oh, do you have a picture of how you look before? And like this and that. And we have to realize that as human beings, we're naturally curious, and sometimes it doesn't have to be in a negative way when people ask. That's where you need to be a better judge of character to see it like that. Maybe someone's asking just because they're genuinely curious. That's why I tell people, you could ask me anything because I rather you ask me than go out and be ignorant. Because that's it. If we don't answer questions for those people, then those people are going to be ignorant because they don't know. And that's why you have to be able to advocate and to teach those people and be willing to teach those people. If you want them to understand you, you have to understand them as well. Now, I know this is brief, but I hope it shared some insight and opened your eyes a little more. If you have any questions, I do have a Tumblr. I'm actually going to put my link down below, so feel free to add me on Tumblr, message me, or anything. Alright, bye guys.